Speed to Echo Romeo 15.
Police emergency. Is he breathing?
No, he's
Echo Romeo 10 Lima, Echo Romeo 10 Lima.
possession of a knife or bladed article in the public place.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel like a rabbit in headlights.
What would it be like to become a police officer for the very first time?
He left the weapon in the hallway.
I am never ever going to get the hang of this.
You feel like you're an imposter.
24 rookies in Lincolnshire are about to go from being ordinary civilians to fully fledged cops.
I feel this gut-wrenching ache.
It will be their job to confront the most violent criminals.
I'm cacking myself.
Please, open the door!
I'll let you go as you've got the taser.
The job will impact everyone they're close to.
I wouldn't scare my dad with what I get up to at work.
I am fearful for him. He'll always be my little lamb chop.
L6.
The law is in their hands.
Walk away, now!
Whether they're ready or not.
I was in the optical trade. I would make spectacles.
I've done warehouse work.
I was an airport rep.
I was driving Arctic lorries for a living.
Lincolnshire Police have just hired 24 new recruits.
You're not there acting as police officers. You are police officers.
One of the youngest recruits is 26-year-old Jack. He still lives with his parents, but he's planning to move out when he finishes police training. In the meantime, living at home does have a few perks.
We do all his ironing, it's fine. First day was in his police training. He came home and told us that the creases in his trousers weren't good enough.
So I have to do them.
So every weekend we get, they're not good enough, you'll need to iron those better. Yeah, he does. He's a terror. He just bosses us all about, doesn't he?
Yeah, I have a little bitch fit about things, don't I? Yeah.
I'm sure if you asked my dad, he'd say I was a mummy's boy. But if you ask my mum, she'd probably say I was a bit of a daddy's boy. It's whoever I can get to agree to what I want. Well, here's my hat. Again, it's a massive hat. Makes your head look huge. But no, putting it on for the first time. I've done it many times now as well. So I best make sure I've got my peak far enough down, touching my nose.
I just hope that the people that he comes across are good to him, you know. Otherwise, I'm going to want to go out there and take them all on single-handed. I'm his mother.
Lincolnshire is the second biggest county in England, but it has one of the smallest police forces. Over the past 4 years, the police have been unable to afford new recruits. So this new group of 24 has beat off stiff competition from thousands. 46-year-old Mark is one of the chosen few.
Very, 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 I can't stress enough, nerve-wracking, but also a proud moment.
I will, to the best of my power, cause the peace to be kept and preserved.
The rookies begin their training by reciting an oath to the Queen. This is the moment they officially join the police.
You do feel different. You think to yourself, I'm a police officer. And you look in the mirror as well, and it's not a mantra or anything, but you think, I'm a police officer. It's a big deal. I will, to the best of my skill and knowledge, discharge all of the duties thereof faithfully according to law. It was only when I sat down when you thought, that was a big deal. And there were a few I was shaking a little bit.
Please stand.
I wanted to stand up and go, woo! But I didn't, I contained myself.
35-year-old Dee doesn't see as much of her dad since her parents divorced when she was 18. So she was especially hoping he'd turn up today.
It's a happy day. I've never been so happy, I don't think, in my entire life.
Oh, proud. I've never been so proud. Couldn't be any more proud. Brilliant. Oh, so don't set me off. Oh, dear.
My dad said he was really proud of me, and I don't think he's ever said that before. It was quite an emotional moment for me.
You want to be trying to hit your partner, because in reality, they're going to be trying to get you.
Calm down, mate. Calm down.
The rookies are now officially police officers, but they must complete a training phase before they'll be allowed onto the streets. For most, this is fulfilling the dream of a lifetime.
I've got a vivid memory of being about 5, watching the bill on telly thinking, I want to do that job. It took me a long time, a lot of failed applications, but I got there in the end.
For rookie Dan, becoming a police officer is the fulfilment of a life's ambition. But he had an even bigger reason to celebrate this year. He just got married.
Everybody says it'll be the best day of your life. But do you know what? It was the best day of my life. Danny and I met 13 years ago now at sixth form college. He works for the police in the control room.
If you cock up, someone can die. And if I made a simple mistake with you, that's it, I could be a widow.
Widow?
Hang on. Yeah, widower, yeah. Sorry.
Is a man a widow?
No, they're a widower.
Widower.
Right, you're under arrest. What for?
Dan, like the rest of the rookies, is coming to the end of months of training where they simulate real-life scenarios.
Take those off, sir. Take those off.
Just come back.
The hell do you think you're coming, eh? Why did you come in?
You're lying, cheeky prick.
Training manager Phil knows just what it'll take to succeed in the real world.
Stupid cow.
I still think some people get here not knowing what to expect. They have an idolised view of what they think it takes to be a police officer.
Give me your arm. Turn around, put your hands on your head.
We do a lot around, do you really understand what it takes? Do you really understand what it's going to take out of you? And I ask them, why are you here?
Just stay calm! Just calm down!
You're going to have dark days, you're going to have difficult days. It's going to be stuff that's really traumatic and really trying. And it's going to put pressure on the individuals, it could put pressure on their families. So I think if they're here for any other reason than to help people, they're going to struggle.
Pissing about it. Well, who called this, lad? Did you call this, lad? What did you call this for?
Julia's spent the last 13 years as a driving instructor. Compared to the other rookies, she's finding the physical side of the job a little difficult.
I've never seen them before.
I'm 45. It took me ages, because obviously I'm not sort of the youngest of people, so things are starting to fail already body-wise.
Hold on a minute, guys. I don't deserve this.
I've got less responsibility at home now because my son's grown up, he's moved out, so why not?
Julia's 22-year-old son James recently moved to London, but he still tries to visit his mum as often as possible.
Oh well.
I think my mum's achieved an awful lot. I think to make such a big change, it takes a lot of guts, really, you know. It's a big thing at mum's age to go and do that, and I think it's really great that she has.
I thought, you know what, if I'm then sat there on the day that this course starts, still in my old job, I will wonder, why didn't you even have a go?
Months of training are finally over. The rookies are ready to hit the beat. They'll now be thrown into the front line.
You are under arrest.
Dealing with the most violent criminals in the county.
I hate all of you.
To go from training school to then go out on the streets, it's a massive, massive difference. Although you have practicals, you know that nothing bad's going to happen to you because they're all actors, basically. But when you get out there in the real world, it's not acting, it's the real world.
After months of rigorous exams, the rookies are about to be thrown into the front line on the streets of Lincolnshire. Julia, a former driving instructor, is still coming to terms with starting a new physically demanding career at the age of 45.
I wholeheartedly believe I have made the right decision, but when you're going, I'm leaving one job that I've been in for nearly 13 years and going to another one, scary. It's got real now, all of that training that we've done, and going to try and put that into practice. Oh, I always get the wrong door.
Did you feel like a police officer?
No. No, don't feel like one at all. It's quite, as I say, it's quite a surreal thing. I'm sure it will hit me. It'll suddenly sink in.
There is a dispersal order in place for the weekend.
At
So everybody know
first,
the area.
Julia won't be working
Push the map
alone.
round.
For 3 months, all the rookies are teamed up with an experienced officer.
I found out where you get batteries from.
She's been assigned to Pete, who is 12 years her junior.
Have you seen the holding cell for custody as well?
No.
With her coming into the police service sort of later on in life, she can probably relate to the issues that people have within their domestic lives.
Yeah.
I've seen people talk to very young police officers enough to say, well, what do you know about a domestic situation? You're hardly out of secondary school yourself.
Before Jack starts his first day, he's leaving his parents and moving out of the family home for good. With long hours and night shifts ahead, he's forced to move closer to where he's stationed in Boston.
When he'd gone, you feel this, it's like a sense of loss. Even though you've not lost them, they're not here all the time anymore, and it's like that emptiness. I feel this gut-wrenching ache. But he rings us nearly every day, doesn't he, Simon? He rings us nearly every day.
Because he knows his mum will worry about him more than I will. Not, you know, that's how she is, our mother's orb.
I think my mum, I'm the last baby that's left the house, so I think it's been definitely a bit more of a thing for her. You know, I know she cried when I actually left. To be honest, being the first time that I've moved away from my parents, I didn't really know what to expect. I was a little bit nervous because I've always had the cleaning fairy and the ironing fairy at my mum and dad's house. It's been nice, actually. I can sort of relax and do more what I want to do. But it's great knowing that I've got a great family that love me and I love them.
Jack's starting his new shift and has been teamed up with Andy, a keen bodybuilder.
And then you sort of draw the line and do your interview plan underneath.
Yeah.
He wants to impress, so he's made a few adjustments.
Okay. Although I'm sort of 26, coming up 27, I look about 18. So I remember thinking, what can I do to make myself look a bit older? So I've tried, and I've grown myself a little bit of facial hair.
Anybody looking likely to cause trouble, get them out of town.
I think it's worked to a certain extent, because I've not had any comments like, does your mum know you're out tonight?
It's been very, very quiet in terms of incidents, so yeah, we'll see.
After just 4 months of training, the rookies are finally let loose to police the streets for the first time.
Yeah, Echo Romeo 10 Lima, Echo Romeo 10 Lima.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel like a rabbit in headlights. It doesn't really feel real, because I still don't feel like a police officer. It's not quite sunk in yet.
1880 Argyle Street.
I am never ever going to get the hang of this. I'm cacking myself.
I go into things apprehensive, maybe a bit scared about things, because I don't want to mess up. I want to do the right thing.
Hello? Everybody all right?
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Right.
Down.
Jack's been called to a party that suddenly turned violent.
Hello?
Hello?
Andy wants him to take the lead.
Does anybody speak any English?
Who's been fighting?
Right, okay.
I can room with you. This guy, Dan, is not.
And this guy. Right, okay.
I'm not.
Right,
Just be
okay.
quiet.
Go
in there.
What's happened?
What's happening, boy?
Right, okay. Talk to me, not to him.
Okay, right. It's my friends.
Yeah. So.
And me. Yeah.
Right. So you started arguing.
Yeah.
And you're saying he's pushed.
Yeah.
Your friend. Okay.
Yeah. My friend push. They look like yes, guys. Видели kurva, a noć je možeš kurva gdje? Oj!
No.
Kako kad bi asfalt kurva? No, sorry, Mike.
Okay. Right. No, you are at the moment. No,
please.
You're under arrest at the moment. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, my, you know, my yes.
Right, just gently.
If you relax.
Yeah, all right.
Jack has practiced putting on handcuffs in training, but he's never had to do it with someone struggling.
Just stay there for a moment.
Okay. Right, we're gonna take you downstairs now.
Okay.
All right.
Before he's ready to go it alone, Jack has to show Andy that he can make arrests, even when faced with aggressive and abusive behaviour.
Right. Anything that can hurt me or anybody else. We're sort of having to get physical and whack the handcuffs on somebody as quickly as we can to get them under control. And I think if I'd have known that was going to happen before I went to the job, I'd have maybe been a bit more apprehensive about it. There's no time to think, you've just got to deal with it. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't exciting.
Right. What have you done up until now?
I've searched him.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for you to come back now. You spoke to them properly and tell me what's happened, and then
But
I'll...
What have you done with him?
English. I've handcuffed him, I've searched him, he's gone in the back of the car, it's not practicable because he doesn't speak much English.
So is he under arrest then?
Yes.
What for?
ABH.
Okay.
Although he's been arrested for actual bodily harm, the man will only receive a caution. But Jack still needs to take statements from the housemates inside. There's just one problem.
Do these speak English then?
No, but you have to use language line.
Right, okay.
Welcome to Language Line Solutions. Please hold for an operator.
Here in Boston, there's quite a large population of Eastern Europeans that speak limited English. And that's certainly not something that I expected to be dealing with when I joined the police.
What language do you speak?
Lithuanian. So it can be frustrating because it takes that bit longer. It's the worst music that is, isn't it? It's like from some 70s porn. Sorry, it's taking ages. Yeah, no problem. Still nobody.
Julia and experienced Officer Pete have been stood down from their emergency and so continue patrolling the streets.
They just Hello.
Yeah.
You just had a fall. Did you hit
your head? Let's just have a look. See.
You've hit your head.
Yeah. Just clunked it on there, didn't you?
I don't think he's actually hit it that hard, has he?
No.
Nearly half of all violent crime in Lincolnshire is alcohol related. Dealing with drunks is just part of the job Julia has to get used to.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know him.
John's hand up.
Right.
Oh, he's my.
And he's got a little
Zapiri. Zapiri.
Okay, all right.
You're going to take him home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Your friend take you home?
Okay. Where's he going?
Can you manage him?
Are you all right with him? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll let you go.
Right.
Okay.
Have you ever been that drunk before?
Have you got him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bad?
All right.
I'm sure I was at some stage in my youth, which was a long, long time ago.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
What's that? Red, white or rosé?
A nice fruity rosé.
Lincoln is the only city in the county, so it's not surprising it has the busiest police station. Dee will be working here and has been partnered with Becky, an officer of 7 years. Until today, they've only spoken once on the phone.
How do you feel confidence-wise?
All right.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
Worried?
Yeah. I think it's just anticipation, I think.
You'll think, I know nothing, there is nothing in my head, I don't know what I'm doing. You will go to your first jobs and you will deal with it and you will be surprised how much you know. And a lot of the time, the members of the public don't know whether you're right or wrong anyway, apart from the law students on a Friday and Saturday night when they're drunk and they're a nightmare. But apart from that,
The thing is, though, as well, people see the uniform, don't they? They don't know the difference between me and you. They think I've been in as long as you have, so it's kind of...
Sometimes you will find a person, because there's lots of them and we deal with them all the time. It doesn't matter how nice you are to them, they will still call you all the names on the sun, tell them that you're going to rape your children, burn your house down, everything. And it doesn't matter how nice you are to them, it's never ever going to change. And you will know who that person is when you meet them. The easiest way to do this, mate, is just to do it. I'm literally going to throw you in, yeah. There's the deep end of the pool.
Thanks for the present. Got an urgent.
Receive, show us en route.
An hour into her shift, Dee gets her first urgent 999 call.
You feel like you're an imposter. Don't feel like you know anything. I felt like a work experienced student.
They're on their way to help a young mother who says she's being attacked.
A woman's alleged that she's been grabbed round the neck and I believe it's her ex-partner or current partner has taken her baby. It's got to be around here somewhere. Right, apparently this woman was going absolutely loopy over the phone. So just be prepared, obviously, that when you're walking into this, she's going to be quite hysterical. The first thing we need to do is get her calmed down so we can find out exactly what's going on.
Hiya. Yeah, you're right. Can we come in?
Yeah. He's just coming down. When we got there, he was upstairs. It turned out he had depression, so I spoke to him about I've had depression before and there is a way out of it, and that kind of calmed him down. He didn't need cuffs and he was perfectly calm. He was just a bit of a messed up kid.
He may be walking out peacefully, but Dee still needs to formally arrest him, which means she has to say the caution for the first time.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay? Your arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective investigation and an interview, okay? So just sit down and we'll sort it out. All right. I was really nervous. I've not been here very long. I don't know my tutor very well.
In my head it came out as blah blah blah, and in reality it came out as the caution.
Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah. Well, said in your own words. It was a lot better than I thought I'd do. At least I got my caution out.
Julia has just been sent to a 999 call from a woman who screamed and hung up. All officers on duty have been sent to the house.
We don't know what's going on. All we know is that there's been some shouting and everything in the background, and they've put the phone down.
Okay.
Julia and Pete are first on the scene. Backup is still a few minutes away.
Hello. You called us?
What?
You called us?
Yeah, I called, yeah.
Yeah, come in. We get there, and it's all to do with that she came back from work and they'd put empty beer cans in the bin and hadn't put a bin bag in the bin. And they dialed 999. You walk away going, I don't believe that's just happened.
Receive, thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 10 as to how bad it could have been, I think that was -2.
I enjoyed it. It wouldn't have mattered what would have happened, because I'm just doing what I've always wanted to do. At the end of my first shift, when I went home, I couldn't sleep. I was absolutely buzzing. It was like, I've done it now. This is now the beginning of the rest of my life.
It's definitely a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. There's so many different things to learn and so many different ways of doing things. It's sort of information overload at the moment because it's all new to me, and everything that I'm doing at the moment, I'm doing it for the first time.
Rookie cop Dee has been working the beat now for a few weeks. She finally has a day off, so she's on her way to see her dad and her sister.
Hello!
Angela's the one person who knows just how far Dee's had to come to be a police officer.
Look! Which one is me? The one that's miserable.
Oops. Look like you've been down pit.
You were a very typical gothic teen. You were always the one that people stared at. I think you've mellowed a lot with age, yeah. You used to be quite highly strung.
I used to be quite angry.
Yeah.
Very angry.
Yeah. Angry about everything.
Yeah.
The world. Everything.
I was angry about
Kill
everything.
him.
I had a really short temper and I
Yeah.
used to be really angry. I think it makes you quite hardened to people that dislike the way you look, and it's similar to being a police officer. People don't like you because you what you stand for.
Dee doesn't see as much of her dad as she would like since her parents separated. But the job seems to be bringing them together.
How's things going?
All right. Yeah, busy.
You all right? You're busy?
Busy. Very busy.
Be careful. Right.
I am.
You do worry me with your job.
Why?
You do. You frighten me to death.
Why?
It's when it kicks off. And I'm thinking, my God, she's going to be involved in stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not on my own.
Yeah, good, good.
What do you think?
I wouldn't scare my dad with what I get up to at work. He's already worried enough. It's my job to do what I do. So hopefully he'll understand.
See you later.
See you later, sweetie.
I try and say that I love him a lot more than I used to because I don't see him very often, and in my job you never know what might happen, so.
I can't help being a dad. I am fearful for her, but I know she'll be all right. She's got partners, you know. And, I'm very proud of her. She'll always be my little lamb chop.
But not all jobs are a matter of life and death.
We have a shoplifter. He's taken 2 cans of Red Bull and a packet of cocktail sausages. So. Hello.
Hi, yeah, they're
Hello,
just
mate.
into the staff room.
Hello, young man. So you're under arrest, okay? Defence of shoplifting. You don't have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to place some cuffs on you, handcuffs.
Oh, if you want. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't
fine.
worry. No need really, no, not nice.
I need to cuff you, okay? It's for your safety and for mine, okay?
In just 4 weeks, Dee has made 13 arrests,
Put your
more
handcuffs
than
there for
most
me.
of the other rookies.
I'm going to tighten them up a little bit.
No, right.
You're very much a gentleman, Aaron, but
Yeah.
unfortunately I'm doing a job.
But unfortunately for Dee, not everyone behaves like a gentleman. They've just received a call to pick up a young man that's been thrown out of a nightclub.
We had a run-in with him the other week.
We have a run-in with him every week.
Dee and Becky know that he has a history of being aggressive with the police.
Done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I top. I fucking wrong.
Get in.
Oh my God!
Calm yourself down then.
I haven't done anything wrong, but you won't listen to me.
Calm yourself down.
You won't discuss it with me,
Then,
will you?
then shut up.
Shut up!
This is one you are not going to get round. Just don't speak to him.
Because I've done nothing wrong.
You always feel like you're in a position you can change people's minds, and sometimes you can't.
Bollocks! Absolute bollocks! God! You fucker, I hate all of you! You chat! Shit!
The young man pleaded guilty to drunken disorderly, but only has to pay a fine. For Dee and Becky, the abuse can take its toll.
Do
Everything has an effect on you. I mean, we're not made of complete stone. We still have feelings at the end of the day, but when someone's calling you all the names under the sun, sometimes it does weigh you down a little bit, so.
So far, Dee's been getting lots of hands-on experience. But with only 2 months to go before she starts policing on her own, she's worried she's not learning fast enough.
I feel like I need to keep doing things all the time, otherwise I lose kind of what I'm doing.
Don't be too hard on yourself, because you are doing at the moment. Try looking at the positive side of things that you've done. You need to remember that it's still really, really early days. You probably just need to not talk quite so much.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing. You're at that nice stage at the moment. Where,
I've got lots of patience,
yes.
so that's my trouble, I think, sometimes.
Yeah. And I don't want you to get to that stage where you're being really good with somebody and suddenly you get a smack for it, because that's just going to knock your confidence, something chronic. So just try to, keep in that
I've said what I'm saying and then that's it.
Yeah.
Years as an officer have taught Becky that being too nice on the job can be dangerous.
I learnt the hard way. I got very badly assaulted. It was a domestic that I went to, and been to hundreds of domestics before that. So you go in as you would do for anything, and unfortunately the gentleman that was in there, well, let's just say has no problem with beating up a female. My partner's a police officer, and he unfortunately was the one that walked in, and that bloke was on top of me beating my head. So, you know, I'd never want Dee to go through that.
Stand there. Anyone want to answer me? Or am I just going to lock you up? As a police officer, you can get too friendly. I've had to rein myself in a little bit, so I'm learning that.
After an intense start, Jack finally has a break. He's on his way to visit his parents.
This is the longest time I've ever sort of been away from them and not seen them, so I'm looking forward to it. I thought I'd really struggle moving away from my mum and dad's house. You know, I've never sort of released the apron strings till now, but I don't know, I think I've taken to it quite well actually. I'm quite impressed with myself. Hello?
Hello? Oh.
There's certain things, especially regarding confrontation, perhaps be a bit cagey about what I tell my mum, because it'll only make her panic and worry. What's for dinner?
Look at your fluff.
Oh, my face fluff.
Jack has good reason to keep things from his parents. They know from painful experience that the job can mean life and death.
I think it's something that's hit home for my family quite a lot. My granddad was killed whilst he was on duty as a police officer. It's something that my dad, still to this day, can't really talk about properly.
My dad, when I was 13, he was killed on duty. Obviously, not very nice. You know, it's just one of those things.
He was the village policeman.
When someone goes in for that type of job, you know, there's a possibility something could happen. Sort of one of them things that stick in your mind.
I'm aware of the dangers, but it's something that I wanted to do, so I have to put that to the side.
His parents, I try not to think about what he could come across. I'll just deal with that when it happens.
Rookie Mark is 46 and originally from the Midlands. When he was growing up, he felt the police were more likely to arrest him than offer him a job.
I think I've only come here once and just to use the toilet.
The police perhaps were seen as to be feared.
And my parents would say, you know, just try not to get into any trouble because you may not be treated very nicely by the police.
That perhaps put me off joining at a younger age.
Mark has been posted to Sleaford, a rural station that's close to where he lives.
Afternoon, everybody. We've had a large quantity of farm machinery go missing. There was a tractor recovered yesterday afternoon which was stolen last week.
If someone had told me as a teenager that you'd be joining the police and you'd be doing the theft of a tractor, I would have thought, well,
Some big cockerels down there.
One of Mark's first jobs is to investigate some suspected scrap metal thieves on a farm.
You've been searched before? What? No, mate, no. Can't say it's a regular thing, like, you know what I mean?
glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, mate, glad to hear it. The crimes where I was growing up in West Bromwich would be things such as burglaries, assaults.
Looks like I'm getting intimate with you, mate. I can assure you that I'm not.
There would be the odd murder as well, which fortunately isn't quite a thing here.
They haven't found any proof the metal objects are stolen, so Mark has to let the suspects go.
Cheers, fellas.
Mark is a rarity in Lincolnshire. Out of over 1,100 police officers, only 5 are black. Mark now brings that number up to 6.
I mean, Lincolnshire isn't a multicultural area, and I think that's reflected in the force as well. You'll speak to somebody on the phone to arrange to go and see them, and you knock on the door, and you know that when they open the door and they see me, you can see the cogs going around their head, and they don't quite say it, but you know they're thinking, oh, he didn't sound black on the phone. Torch.
It's Saturday night.
Thank you.
Mark and his experienced partner Mike have just received an emergency call from neighbours complaining of fighting next door.
So go ahead.
The Kilo Romeo 179 between the approach the following address on urgent please. Over.
It was a property that was occupied by 3 or 4 young males, and one of them ripped the radiator off the wall. There was water gushing everywhere. I mean, it wasn't an untidy property anyway, so it was an untidy, wet property. One of them had taken some legal height, and he was talking gibberish.
One of the young men is so intoxicated, they decide to take him to hospital.
So whereabouts do you live then? Sleaford?
Not Sleaford. Do you live in Sleaford?
Do you?
Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Is your light switch just going to turn on? Are you going to punch yourself in the face, black man?
He said, we're not related, but it was something along those lines, because you're black. And I thought, oh, okay, where are we going with this?
Black Adam.
Oi, I wouldn't even go there. Don't even go there.
Oi, black man, don't punch yourself in the face. Don't stop your own crime, black man. Black Adam, punch yourself in the face.
Step up.
Oh no, don't do this to yourself, man.
I did think I'm going to be racially abused.
You'll hurt your toes kicking that, fella.
Do you just want to stay and just keep an eye on
it?
Yeah, we'll do. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. That was very, very bizarre. He was 1 minute quite violent, and then 10 minutes later, quite placid and very timid. But obviously I'll put that down to whatever he'd taken.
The plan is, the other officers are going to take him to Grantham.
Yeah.
Only because of what he said to you, really. We don't want to provoke any more incidents. I felt a little bit uncomfortable with it. Obviously, Mark seemed to take it all in his stride. Mark dealt with it very, very professionally.
I didn't take it personally. I know when someone is, committing an offence or being racist, and with this particular guy, I felt he hasn't crossed the line. He's just been a complete idiot.
"20 miles away in Boston, Jack and Andy are on a night shift.
I don't know.
Everyone at the station has been teasing Jack about being Andy's doppelganger.
My tutor Andy, he's probably one of the most chilled out people I've ever met. He never seems to get angry or riled about anything. He just is really calm. And I'll do all sorts of stupid little things in the car when we're travelling around to try and wind him up, to get a reaction from him.
What was that?
When you first met me, you thought I had the potential to be a cocky arsehole.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I thought, is he a bit too confident maybe? I don't know.
Okay. So what do you think now?
Now?
Yeah. I can see that grin coming.
Sometimes Jack can come across as being a bit cocky. I don't think that is the case. It's just the way he is. That's his personality, and the way he learns is by asking lots of questions.
I always feel like I'm going to get rumbled, that somebody will catch me out and figure out that actually I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just the rookie cop.
Every rookie has a moment when their lack of experience is exposed.
Yeah, receive no problem, we are travelling.
Jack and Andy are on night patrol and get a report that a drunk driver is in the area.
Yep, come on.
Yeah.
You can smell alcohol on him. I remember pulling him out of the car and thinking, I don't know what to do. Right, okay. At the moment you are under arrest for driving whilst unfit through drink, okay? You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you do not mention when questioned something which will later rely on in court.
Jack applied the handcuffs and immediately arrested him for driving whilst unfit, which really was the wrong thing to do at the time.
Do you want to come and have a seat in the back of our car?
According to police procedure, Jack should breathalyse the driver before he arrests him.
I know you've locked him up for Section 4. We've not quite got to that stage yet, though, have we?
I can smell it.
Yeah, but you've not witnessed his driving.
With the witnesses reversing there.
The stand of his driving.
Yeah.
You need to show that he's unfit to drive.
Yeah.
Cuffing him's right, but you still need to go through the breath procedure.
Yeah, which I'm going to do now. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Have you ever done one of these before, a breath test? Right, look at me. Place your lips around there and one continuous big blow until I tell you to stop. Okay, thank you.
The driver is not only drunk, he's nearly 3 times over the limit.
Please, stay for me, oh, please.
Okay, why are you crying? What's happened? Because of what? Because you've been drinking?
Please.
If somebody gets emotional, I'm probably the wrong person to say, does it pull up my heartstrings, because I'm quite heartless, really. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't drink drive and then you wouldn't be arrested, would you? Just in there.
The drunk driver will lose his licence for 2 years. But he's not the only one in trouble.
Done. Andy's a man of very few words sometimes, and you can completely tell when you're not getting something quite right because his face starts twitching. Or you get this look where he sort of peers down his glasses at you and you're thinking, I know something's not quite gone right here.
So, how did that go then?
Could have gone better.
How?
I think the thing is, obviously getting my head around everything. Everything's new to me. And it's 2 different worlds, isn't it? Training school and outside.
Right.
Because we were definitely told that. Definitely.
What were you told in training school?
We were told that if you've seen somebody driving a vehicle, which we have, and then they get out of the vehicle and they stink of alcohol, and it's obvious that they've been drinking, you don't need to bother breathalyzing them because it's obvious.
They've either told you wrong or you're mistaken. He did defend his position. He mentioned training school and that training school had told him to do it like that. I very much doubt they did, to be fair.
I think that highlights that everybody can make a mistake, but that's the first time I've done that. At the end of the day, we took somebody off the street for drink driving and I didn't do anything illegal. I just needed to make a few adjustments.
It's easy to sit down afterwards and think it through, but at the time it all happens very fast, doesn't it? Would you agree?
Yeah, done. Right, let's get on with it.
I've not finished yet.
Well, I have.
I've got a list.
Coming across as though I know what I'm talking about, I'd say that's probably the easy part. The hard part is actually knowing what I'm talking about.
Everyone makes mistakes, and it's through your mistakes that you learn. So I've made a few, and I've learned from them.
I think I have changed. It just happens. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. The job just changes you.